sudden zombie outbreak spreads across England without warning. People barely have time to react before being violently infected. A young boy witnesses his mother and sister being brutally killed right in front of him. Panicked, he runs to his father for help, only to hear something disturbing.
Dad, what's happening?
His father claims that the infected have gained eternal life. He places a cross necklace into his son's hand, opens his arms, and calmly waits for death. Hiding inside a sewer, the boy watches his father turn into a zombie. 28 years later, England has completely collapsed into a zombie-infested wasteland. A small group of survivors manages to stay alive on a remote island far from the mainland. Life there is harsh and poor, but at least they are safe from the virus. The boy, now grown, is named Spike. He visits his sick mother, Isla, who lies weakly on her bed. Quietly, he leaves behind a piece of smoked meat he has been saving for himself. He tells her that he is about to travel to the mainland to undergo a trial. Isla desperately tries to stop him, but she is too weak to change his mind. This trial is an island tradition. Before becoming an adult, every boy must travel to the mainland and kill a zombie. Spike's father, Jamie, strongly supports this ritual. He wants his son to become a real man. With the entire community seeing them off, Jamie leads Spike to the island's only exit. After confirming that the area is clear, the guards open the massive gate. A narrow path slowly appears across the water. This submerged road only becomes accessible during low tide and is the island's sole connection to the mainland. Jamie checks the sky and estimates that the tide will rise again in 4 hours. They must kill a zombie and return before then. Near the coast, all the trees have been cut down. Wood is the island's main energy source. Without realizing it, father and son reach the highest point of the land. It is Spike's first time seeing such a vast world beyond the island. Jamie smiles and tells him that if he keeps walking forward for months, he will eventually lose sight of the coastline. They soon enter a dense forest. Jamie points ahead and explains that this area is home to crawler zombies. These creatures survive by feeding on insects and plant roots, and their weakness lies above the neck. This is Spike's first real encounter with a zombie, and he is clearly nervous. Jamie explains how to aim properly with a bow, unaware that a crawler is creeping up behind them. Spike draws his bow and fires, hitting the zombie directly in the neck. Moments later, another crawler rises behind them, but Jamie instantly takes it down with a single arrow. Jamie praises Spike's aim. Since they still have time, he decides to show his son more of the outside world. On the island, Spike has never seen wildlife on this scale.
They're amazing.
Before long, they come across an abandoned wooden house. The supplies inside have long been looted. Jamie only finds an old frisbee, likely used for entertainment. Suddenly, they hear movement from inside another room. Carefully approaching, they discover crows feeding on a corpse hanging from the ceiling. Spike cannot understand why someone would treat another human like this. Jamie warns him that the mainland is filled with strange and dangerous people, which is why their island life is so valuable. Before leaving, Jamie orders Spike to kill the infected body. He believes that only constant killing can force someone to grow up quickly. As they prepare to return, Jamie notices fresh blood on the ground. Nearby, a deer's head is mounted on a tree. He suspects this was done by an alpha zombie, a far more dangerous type than the crawlers. From that moment on, Jamie becomes extremely cautious. Unfortunately, his fears are confirmed. In the distance, a group of zombies begins to emerge. Cursing their bad luck, Jamie immediately grabs Spike and runs into the forest. These zombies move with terrifying speed, almost like wild animals, and their endurance is horrifying. Jamie fires arrows non-stop, but Spike's hands shake so badly that he cannot fight back. Left with no choice, Jamie retreats with his son, running back to the abandoned cabin. They climb onto the attic through the roof, narrowly escaping the zombies. As the sun sets, they realize they are trapped inside. Jamie explains that these zombies possess a level of intelligence. With their arrows nearly gone, the only option is to wait and hope the zombies leave. It becomes clear they will not make it back to the island tonight. As night falls, Spike notices lights flickering across the sea. Jamie explains that they belong to a foreign patrol unit. However, Spike's attention shifts toward fireworks erupting from the forest. Jamie avoids eye contact and admits that he does not know what caused them. Later that night, violent shaking jolts them awake. A herd of animals passes by, causing the old cabin to collapse. Jamie grabs Spike and escapes outside, worried that the noise will attract the alpha zombie. Without stopping to catch their breath, they sprint toward the coastline. Unfortunately, the tide has not yet receded, making it impossible to cross. Jamie calculates the timing and believes the water level is beginning to drop. As long as it does not rise above their knees, they can still make it across. Halfway through, no zombies appear behind them, and they briefly relax. But suddenly, a flock of birds bursts into the air. Jamie realizes something is wrong. Looking back, he spots a zombie charging toward them. He shouts for Spike to run. But in the water, their movement is painfully slow. Just as the zombie is about to catch them, Jamie screams for help. The island guards hear the warning and activate the island's defenses. Several volleys of projectiles finally kill the pursuing zombie. Even then, the island leaders remain cautious. Only after confirming that neither Jamie nor Spike is infected do they open the gate. Spike's successful trial makes him the center of attention, and Jamie is overwhelmed with pride. Later, Spike notices that his father is missing. While searching outside, he unexpectedly sees Jamie secretly meeting with a woman from the island. Devastated, Spike runs home in tears. His grandfather is still awake, eager to hear about the trial. Spike describes the land, the fast zombies, and the strange fire he saw in the southwest forest. At that moment, his grandfather's expression darkens. He explains that the fire was likely caused by Dr. Kelson, a former doctor known on the mainland. Confused, Spike asks why his father never mentioned him. The grandfather admits that the doctor is strange and unsettling, and that Jamie likely had his reasons for avoiding him. The next day, when Jamie returns, Spike confronts him directly. He demands to know why he hid the doctor's existence and asks whether Jamie truly wants Isla to get better. Jamie insists that the doctor is insane. Years ago, while scavenging for food, Jamie followed a terrible smell and found fields filled with corpses. Dr. Kelson was burning them one by one. Convinced the man had lost his mind, Jamie never sought him out again. But Spike suspects something worse. He believes his father is secretly waiting for his mother to die so he can openly be with another woman. Furious and ashamed, Jamie slaps his son. Spike runs back to Isla, convinced that she is the only one who truly loves him. Determined to save her, a dangerous idea forms in his mind. At dawn the next day, Spike secretly sets fire to a wooden building. He rushes to alert the guards, insisting they return to stop the fire while he stays behind. As planned, Jamie leaves the island with Isla. Their goal is clear: find the doctor. Isla's illness is unusual. She suffers from frequent fevers and episodes of confusion, but when she feels well, she appears completely normal. Jamie is furious at Spike's reckless actions, but with the tide rising, there is no way back. They must continue forward. That night, Spike prepares to sleep in a mobile structure, following his father's survival lessons. He lets his mother rest while he stands watch. Near midnight, exhaustion overwhelms him, and he falls asleep. A crawler zombie slowly approaches, sniffing the air and moving towards Spike's neck. Suddenly, Spike wakes up to find the zombie dead on the floor. His mother killed it. As they continue toward the fire's source, Isla's condition worsens. She begins speaking incoherently, and the episodes become more frequent. Spike grows increasingly worried, especially when she suddenly starts bleeding from the nose. Before he can react, a zombie emerges from a rapeseed field. Spike fires an arrow, but the noise draws even more zombies. They flee desperately and reach a gas station. Unfortunately, zombies continue to gather. Spike forces open a door, and a sharp smell fills the air. He has no choice but to enter. As zombies break in, they are trapped. Suddenly, a skylight opens above them. They drop to the floor just as flames engulf the room. They survive because a foreign soldier intervenes. He explains that the building was filled with flammable gas and designed as a trap for zombies. Hearing their story, the soldier agrees to escort them. He introduces himself as part of the Dutch quarantine forces. Days earlier, his patrol boat capsized, and his entire team was killed during multiple zombie attacks. He is the only survivor. Spike learns the grim truth. England has been completely isolated. Foreign patrols surround its waters to prevent anyone from escaping. As they approach their destination, Isla suddenly walks away toward an abandoned train car. She hears screams from inside. To their shock, a pregnant zombie is giving birth. Isla overcomes her fear and helps deliver the baby. When the soldier arrives, he shoots the zombie mother, but the newborn is unharmed. Spike shields Isla as the soldier hesitates. Suddenly, a massive hand drags the soldier away. In seconds, he is torn apart. The zombie father has arrived. Spike and Isla escape just in time as several arrows strike the alpha zombie, knocking it unconscious. The man who fired them finally appears. He is Dr. Kelson. He explains that the arrowheads are coated with tranquilizers. He leads them to a hill covered in white bones. At the center stands a tower made entirely of skulls. Spike and Isla are horrified. Dr. Kelson cleans the soldier's skull and adds it to the tower. He believes this ritual allows the dead to rest in peace. After examining Isla, he reaches a conclusion. She has cancer, and it has likely spread. There is no cure. Spike breaks down. Isla comforts him and admits she already knew. She only needed confirmation. She asks the doctor to help her find peace. After tranquilizing Spike, Isla steps into the fire and ends her suffering. At sunrise, the alpha zombie returns. Dr. Kelson hides with Spike, but the creature pulls him from the ground. Spike injects the tranquilizer just in time, saving him. The doctor decides it is time to leave with the baby. 28 days later, Spike does not return to the island. He leaves the baby at the island gate with a letter for his father. He continues walking forward, determined to survive. Over time, Spike becomes stronger, easily handling zombies on his own. Eventually, he encounters a strange group of survivors. Their leader is revealed to be the same boy who survived the outbreak 28 years ago. That concludes the story of 28 years later, 2025. While the film aims to explore themes of life, death, and legacy, its messy editing and strange visual choices weaken the narrative. Many scenes feel disjointed, and the frequent bizarre imagery is difficult to understand. Combined with the lack of usable footage, it makes the recap challenging. Still, this is the full story as presented.